We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, Andy Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Here we go.
First down, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Brought down by Levante David.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Murray going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 64 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Ronald Jones.
Call it a game. Four on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On the counter, here's Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Now he'll throw with Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. Nice footwork at the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
2nd and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Here we go,
To throw again on second down, Murray. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now Jones. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Now Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Cardinals 7. Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Levante David in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. He's going to look deep down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean,
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Williams.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Right there. 54 miles.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk, 26 yards. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Cardinals 21. Buccaneers 14. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He takes
that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
from the 29, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 20.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From midfield, here's Brady.
What's up?
Underneath for Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. He'll let one go deep for... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 46 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7.
Play fake. Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Murray
Picked off at the 38.
Intercepted.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. And they'll give it to him here. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. That ball complete to Isabella. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Isaiah Simmons, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Third and 9.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a play fake. Brady. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
For the Buccaneers.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
On first down, Drake. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 45, 45, 45, 45.
Right back to Drake. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Again, the ball
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
6-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Buying time to his left. And incomplete.
Murray.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on 1st down, Drake again. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
28.
It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. 2nd and 5 now. Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
Murray's pass.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The 22-yard line.
From the gun, Murray flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Let's put him on the bus.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Isaiah Simmons.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Going deep for and that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
On the keeper.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running for the shotgun with Dre. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He was brought down by Earl.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd down.
On play action, now Brady. Complete, he finds Brady. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Brady to his tight end, Braid, for the Tampa Bay first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
He was tackled at the...
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll go again to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to throw, Brady. And that will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Escaping the pressure right. Now he lets it go. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk with time running out. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. One final try now for Brady. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Tonight's final score, Cardinals 35.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Arizona, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.